there should be time. He needs time to build. He's a coach who needs time to build because he has a project with a 3-back system, transitional football, quick play, flexible system. He needs time. And Chelsea fans are not fans that have patience compared to other teams that we know. They do not have patience. Looking at Liverpool, Arne Slot didn't perform this season, but he wasn't sacked, meaning they are giving him time. And that's the same thing Chelsea fans should understand. Welcome, guys. Welcome to today's tidbits on SOG Sports Arena. We have 24 days more to go to the World Cup. The awaiting World Cup, the fantastic World Cup. A lot of players are ready to showcase their talent to the entire world population. 24 days more, we have 48 teams coming in. And everyone is well prepared with the exception of Ghana national team. Cause that's my country. Yeah. So I feel they are not prepared because up till now, we actually don't have provision squad because there are rumors that they are provision squad ready. Other countries have dropped their provisional squad. Ghana, nothing to be heard of, nothing to be seen on GFA platform, nothing to be heard from Ghana Football Association. But that's not the reason why I'm here. Well, today it's around tidbits around the world. Chelsea has appointed Xabi Alonso as their new manager. Not a coach, a manager. He wants to take over the entire everything, signings, everything. So he's a manager now on a 4-year deal. Yeah, I think 4 years is too small, but then they have given him as for official reasons. It's too small for me because I feel like the same thing I said against Manchester United fans, that they should lower their expectations. I'm saying the same thing for Xabi Alonso too. Chelsea fans should lower their expectations. They should expect more, but then there should be time. He needs time to build. He's a coach who needs time to build because he has a project with a 3-back system, transitional football, quick play, flexible system. He needs time. And Chelsea fans are not fans that have patience compared to other teams that we know. They do not have patience. Looking at Liverpool, Arne Slot didn't perform this season, but he wasn't sacked, meaning they are giving him time. And that's the same thing Chelsea fans should understand. That this coach coming, looking at the work he did in Bayer Leverkusen and going to Real Madrid to even beat Barcelona, Hansi Flick's Barcelona in an El Clasico, you should know that he's a coach who has a lot of potentials. So looking at what I'm just saying, Chelsea fans should relax, lower your expectation, give him time. 4 years is not enough. But then I think within that 4 years, you know the kind of project he wants to build. I think there are some players in Chelsea that will leave. And right now, looking at how things are going, Xabi Alonso will actually demand more from the players because he needs a quick transition play. Players have to be pressing harder. So if you looked at Real Madrid's team under Xabi Alonso, you saw that the players were actually pressing harder. They were going on their opponent, and that's how he's going to play against Chelsea, or he's going to play for Chelsea or under Chelsea. That's how he's going to be like. So I think Chelsea fans should understand the fact that he's a building coach, he's a project coach, and he's going to take his time to build something good. Only if he's not being pressured to deliver results and trophies. You understand? Where Chelsea has gotten to, they need to sit back and restructure everything again. And that is why Xabi Alonso is there now. Tidbits to Real Madrid has appointed José Mourinho to be back into the Madridistas camp again. And looking at how defensive errors, things that have been going on in the dressing room and the tension and other indisciplined stuffs going on in Real Madrid, I think getting Jose Mourinho back in the Madrid club is going to be the best decision ever from Florentino Perez. Because for him, he's a no-nonsense coach and he's going to actually demand a lot from the players. He needs a leader in the team because current Madrid team, they don't have any leader. They don't have any leader at all. So having Jose Mourinho in the team will actually bring a lot of goodies. Well, I'm a Barca fan, so I won't speak too much positive for them. You understand? For them to come and win trophies. But then let's look at, we already know Jose Mourinho. We know what he's capable of doing when he enters your league, the kind of demand he demands from his players and the kind of attraction he even gives the league that he's in. Come on. We all know next season is going to be fire for both Barcelona and Real Madrid. Other tidbits are short things that we can talk about when it comes to Rasmus Højlund moving on to Napoli on a permanent deal from Manchester United. Manchester said they didn't like him, so Napoli has taken him and they've actually paid for his release clause. So next season, we are seeing Rasmus Højlund in Napoli shirt officially as a permanent player, not a loan player. Barcelona is also looking at recruiting Marcus Rashford for next season again, but I'm hearing it's going to be a loan deal. It's probably not going to be a permanent 30 million deal like what we expected. I learned Barcelona are finding difficulties not for the 30 million, but for his wages, his salary and wages. I think it's Rashford is not ready to reduce how much he's taking, because he said he has already taken a pay cut, or he took a pay cut joining Barcelona this season. So next season we might see Marcus Rashford in a Barcelona shirt again, but another loan deal probably. Yes, unless he reduces his wages, I think it's going to be a loan deal. Fermin Lopez is also injured, close to the World Cup, just 24 days around to get to the World Cup. Fermin Lopez had a knock yesterday, and we don't know how long he's going to be out. Well, Lamine Yamal is also recovering from his injuries, and we hope soon he's going to be ready for the first match in the World Cup for the Spanish national team. A lot of players are actually performing, and we hope to see the best of best in the World Cups, even though a lot of players are injured, ACL injuries, a lot of injuries from top players who we are not going to see in the World Cup. Now, I'm going to talk about our own Ghanaian giant, Antoine Semenyo. Well, what a wonderful player he's been since he joined Manchester City from Bournemouth. He already had 10 goals in Bournemouth before he joined Manchester City, and he has added another 10 goals, making it 20 goals for this season for both Bournemouth and Man City. And he's been top notch this season. He's actually been performing so well ever since he joined Manchester City. He even scored the FA Cup final goal, the only goal, and he's become the first Ghanaian, officially the first Ghanaian to score in an FA Cup men's final. What a wonderful accolade for him. I think there's nothing much to say when it comes to his price tag. Bournemouth sold him to Manchester City. People were complaining that, he didn't deserve that 65 million, but come on. He's proven it. He's showed the world that he deserves that. He deserves a more of what City was supposed to even pay to Bournemouth. Sorry. So looking at how he's done everything, he didn't perform actually well in the Champions League because he joined in January, and actually City, the entire team, didn't actually perform in the Champions League. So apart from that, we will say he had a wonderful season. He's had a wonderful season, and I'm tipping him to be the African best player for this year, because I've not seen any other African player performing better than Semenyo this season. He's a wonderful player. Looking at how he came up from the youth system, from the English. He has played in every part of the English system. You understand? So he is actually good for the English football. That is why he's performing in Manchester City. People said he was going to destroy Haaland's scoring, but come on, he's had 7 assists since he joined Manchester City. That's both Bournemouth and Manchester City. He's giving 7 assists, so 27 goals contribution this season for Antoine Semenyo. Come on, what more do you want from for him to deliver before you give him the African best player? Come on, he deserves it. No other player from this African continent playing in Europe has actually performed than Antoine Semenyo. And I think when it's time for the voting, Ghanaians will vote, or the football journalists will vote, a lot of people will vote for him because he deserves it. Any other player that's given the award, just like the way French player gave Ousmane Dembele the French League One Player of the Season, come on, it will be a cheat. He deserves it. He deserves it, and he deserves it more. Come on. Thank you, and subscribe to SOG Sports Arena. I'm out.